A busy week for Keene State women's ice hockey continues, and tonight it's senior night in front of the home crowd. The Owls welcome in the Hilbert College Hawks. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back inside Keene Ice. I'm Ryan Goodwin. It's been a solid past week for the Owls with this loss, with this being their fifth game in the past 7 days. Over the last four, they're 3-1 with that loss in overtime at Riviera, putting them tonight at 10-7. But before that loss a couple nights ago, they have won 3 straight, including a home-and-home sweep of Framingham State, which included an 8-2 drubbing here at Keene Ice. 7 different Keene State Owls scored, and a couple netted their first goals with the team, including Maddie Mosca and Abby Famava. And on the Hilbert side of things, well, it's been a very rough go. They come in still with no wins this year and 12 losses, handful of those being double-digit margins of defeat. And in fact, they've scored just 11 total goals this season in those 12 games. That being said, they've had about a week to recharge since their last game, while the Owls will be playing the 5th game for them in 7 days. Freshman forward Isabel Wagner leads the Hawks in points with 5, and 3 players are tied for most goals at 2 each. Hilbert will have his work cut out tonight, though, against an Owls team that has found its stride once again lately. We'll step aside for a few moments. We'll be honoring the seniors tonight for Keene State, as mentioned, and the starting lineups will be announced as well, and the national anthem, and we'll be right back just in time for the game here on the New Hampshire National Guard Owls Media Network.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
New Car has over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles, the largest selection of inventory in New Hampshire. New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. With a selection of over 30 brands, New Car has exactly what you need across the Granite State. Find your new car from any of New Car's family of dealerships throughout the Northeast and get it shipped to New Car Nissan of Keene for free. Plus, we'll deliver your new car right to your door. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
Women's ice hockey matchup between Hilbert College Hawks and your Keene State College Owls. Today is the first senior day for the inaugural season at Keene State Women's Ice Hockey team, and we would like to honor the 5 seniors who have had a crucial part to the program in its first year. The Owls would like to thank the first senior, the team manager, Holly Troutkin. Holly is a Keene native and has been an Owl for 4 years. She will graduate from Keene State with a degree in studio arts with plans of being an artist. Holly is joined today by her parents, William and Carmen. Our second senior is number 7 from Drake, Massachusetts. Jody has been at Keene State for 4 years and is a dual athlete while also being on the women's golf team since the inaugural season in 2022. Jody will graduate Keene State with a degree in exercise science with plans of becoming a strength and conditioning coach in the future. Jody is joined today her brother Jake. Our next senior is number 10 from Marshfield, Massachusetts, Maddie Malstra. After being an owl for 4 years, Maddie will graduate from Keene State with a degree in elementary education with plans of being an elementary teacher in the future. Maddie is joined today by her parents, Rick and Christine, along with her siblings, Paige and Lincoln. Next is number 25, an assistant captain from Paige joined the Owls for the program's first year this season after transferring from Johnson & Wales University. Paige will graduate from Keene State with a degree in exercise science with plans of becoming a physician's assistant in the future. Paige is joined today by her parents, Sandra and Wayne. Our last senior is number 8 and the team captain from Homer, Alaska, Haley. Haley joined the Owls for the program's first year this season after transferring from Johnson & Wales University. Haley will graduate from Keene State with a degree in biology with plans of being a travel nurse in the future. Haley is joined today by her dad, Chris, stepmom, Joanna, and her brother, Toby. Thank you to all our seniors for their hard work and dedication that they have put into the first year of this program. We wish you the best in the future.
At this time, we ask that the Lord please God, if you are able to play at the Canadian National Anthem, followed by the Star-Spangled Banner. I would say, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to take the lineup for tonight's team. First, for the Hawks of Hilbert College. Batting at center, the sophomore from Madison, Wisconsin, Karan L. Hoffman. And left wing, a freshman from Northern New York, number 17, Leslie Howard.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, Yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season! The confetti is going to fall.
There she goes, and she's got it! How sweet is this, and how wonderful for the sport!
To national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
This is your ticket to the NCAA tournament.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
So when I ask students, why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
I remember writing in the second grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my Jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my Jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
All right, and with that, we are about ready to get going here tonight. Keene State taking on Hilbert College. Hilbert College in search of win number 1 on the season. coming all the way over, about a 6.5-hour bus ride from Hamburg, New York, a suburb of Buffalo, only about 25 minutes south. And looking to get a big upset win on the road here. Of course, these two teams will be at it tomorrow morning as well at 11:15 back here at Keene Ice. Both rallied in their huddles and now about set to get going. We saw on display some of the seniors for the Keene State Owls. Jody Mercier wearing number 7 out of Dracut, Mass. Haley Owen, number 8, one of the captains out of Homer, Alaska. Maddie Mosca, number 10, also starting in this game out of Marshfield, Mass. And Paige Chenault, another one of the captains from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Chenault takes the face-off. It's won by Hilbert, and we are underway here on Friday night. Mosca up ice, cross pass, no good. Now here comes Hilbert the other way to get it in on goal here. Around the back of the net. Shot right away and turned away there by Montgomery. Might not have even got through. And take a look at the linesman for the Hawks. Pass flung up across back towards center ice and now handled there by Hilbert, thrown back in the other way. Owls battling for the puck in the corner. They'll finally be able to win it. And now back towards center ice they come. Poked away there by Jacqueline Aliberta, who will now head back to the bench. Now here's Brianna Finke. Finke working her way inside. Finke, a deke move and not able to get in on the goalie, Brooke Thompson, who gets the start for Hilbert tonight. And Thompson coming in 0-3 with an 11.06 goals against average. 47 goals allowed, 236 saves, and usual suspect in net so far tonight for Keene State. McKenna Montgomery, 5-4-0, a 3 goals against average, 27 allowed, 230 saves on the season. Pass through there goes wayward beyond Mosca, and an icing is called. Face-off will go in the Hawks attacking zone. Take a look at head coach Rob Morgan in his first season, this inaugural season, their first senior night. Dressed in the black jerseys, saved by Montgomery there. Owls racing the other way for the puck, and another icing will be called here in the early going as Caitlin Conrad wins the race. Junior out of Karlsham, Sweden. So a few players out of Canada on this Hilbert team. On Keene as well. Shot in on goal, saved there by Montgomery. Puck trickles over back into the corner, and Owls able to maintain or regain possession. Hilbert College in their third season with a women's ice hockey program. And so far just one win in program history, and it came against King's College of Pennsylvania back in October of 2023. A fight for the puck there. Grace Bazin going after it, as well as Haley Owen and Cam Ludzinski. Now it goes back to Bazin. Bazin skating her way in. Bazin a shot. Didn't get through. Another chance. Throws it in, and it's off the side of the goal. Paige Chenault, one of the senior captains, skates through a shot on goal and a save made by Brooke Thompson. Thompson has not made the most starts this year for them. That goes to Tia Card. Shot through, another save off the pad of Thompson. And back the other way come the Hawks. Owls, though, fling it right back in the other way, where it is played by Bazin, who will fling it, and now taken by Alberta. Alberta up the other way to Perry. Perry, a shot and a save made by Montgomery. She will cover for a faceoff. Kenna Montgomery has done a good job stepping in these last number of games for the Owls in goal. As mentioned, coming in tonight with a goals against average of 3. Do the math, that's obviously a goal a period. Owls once again try to escape their own zone. Now Stewart had it poked away. Having trouble getting it away, though, from the Hawks, who are looking for an opportunity to get on the board first here tonight. As weaving her way through, a shot on goal, save made by Montgomery, and another opportunity, but it won't get through. We did mention in the pregame, Hilbert has had about a week of a break, whereas the Owls playing their 5th game in 7 days. It'll be 6 and 8 when you factor in tomorrow as well. Both these teams right back at it, bright and early at 11:15. Stewart can't keep it in, but Mosca throws it along the backboards. Madison Mosca got her first goal as an Owl last Friday night, a week ago, here against Framingham State. Also picked up another goal the following day at the Rams. Faceoff's going to come back once again in the Owls attacking zone. Take a look at Emma Knoll as well, the interim head coach for the Hawks. Thrown in on goal, Rory Owens. It got tipped by Mosca, but a save made by Thompson. Ladzinski battles for it. Has some help from a teammate there. Flung in, maybe looking for Rory Owens on the intentional pass wide there. Isabel Wagner with a little self-pass, doesn't work. Save made by Thompson on the shot there from Underhill. Going along the boards, and it's going to trickle back to the Owls with Paige Chenault battling there against Alberta. Thrown back in front, and a save made by Thompson. Carolyn DeMeo now thrown back for Underhill. She's trying to find Chenault. Chenault kicks it back to herself. Cross ice now to Rory Owens. Rory Owens a shot, and it goes wide, and Owens went into the boards there after, but gets back up okay. Pass back to Chenault now. Owens had to get back off the ice for a shift, a line change, and now DeMeo throws it across. Bad time for a shift here for the Owls. Ava Iantosca comes on. Now handled by Bazin. At Grace Bazin on the last home game, of course, a week ago for the Owls. 5 assists in that 8-2 win over Framingham State. Iantosca will win the race to the puck. Self-pass there in the corner, and now it goes back. Thrown across and trickled off the stick there of Thompson. That was Molly Price with the pass. Price now works back, flings it across, perfectly set there. Thrown in, perhaps intentionally wide of the goal. Just past 7.5 minutes into this one. No score so far. Finke works with it. thrown it across, tried to find Price. Also has Bazin there on the left wing. Bazin's shot didn't get through. And once again, the Hawks will take over here. Flung back into the corner, and this will be an icing against the Hawks. This off comes back the other direction. We'll talk about far distances. Nothing new recently for Hilbert College. Their last couple of games were on the road at Anna Maria College, just about the same distance as it is the Keene. Of course, that in Paxton, Mass, just outside of Worcester. Face off once again in the Keene offensive zone. It'll be won by Hilbert. Pass there from Mallory Stewart. Owls working with it in the corner. And it'll go back the other way now. They're going to have to regroup here. And the way up here is Emma McNeil. McNeil can't get it through. Looking for help there from Stewart. She's able to get it. Haley Owen couldn't find the puck. And now it's going to go back to Lucien. Chance perhaps the other way now here for the Hawks as Perry skates in. But the Owls are able to sniff it out. Now trying to get it out of their own zone, and they do. Here comes Hinault skating up fast the other way. Hinault moves in a shot, trying to tip it through. Did Haley Owen, but to no avail. Save is made off the pad of Thompson. Owls still maintain possession. Hinault keeps it in the zone. Hinault works her way in, now loses control of it for a second. Against Isabel Wagner, Rory Owens back on. Shot didn't get all the way through. There was a loose puck there for a second. And now it finds its way back to Carolyn DeMeo. DeMeo up the way for Emily Underhill. Underhill a shot. Save is made. Juicy rebound in front. A scrum for the puck. The Owls are going to come away with it. As Molly Price tried to drop it back there for Rory Owens. A collision with Owens and Coe. And now Rory Owens is going to be headed to the box. The Owls are going to be shorthanded. The first power play of the night belongs to Hilbert College. We're just past the halfway mark of the first. Face-off won there by the Hawks. A shot on goal, and Montgomery with a nice glove save. She'll get a little pat on the head there from Hinault. Physicality there from Owens, but got tied up with Coe, and another good save made by the Owls goalie. Caitlin Coe on the other side, the other number 5 for the Hawks. Has the shot on goal already. Keene State out shooting Hilbert so far in this one, 6-3, as it's sent back the other way, and they're going to have to chase after it. Moseri will handle it. Hawks trying to come back the other way, and now it's taken by Hinault, trying to use the boards to her advantage. Pass didn't quite get through there to Bazin, and now they will clear it. Sent back the other way. Easily covered there by Thompson. As we near about a minute gone in the power play, Keene State trying to use the penalty kill to their advantage. Almost a dangerous play there for Hilbert. Owls continue to apply the pressure, and now the puck free for Iantoska. Iantoska falls down. It's dangerous play here by the Hawks. And now it's finally flung back to center ice, and Iantoska throws it along the boards there. Perhaps a turnover here, and another opportunity, though. It's Abby Pomaba skating up the ice. Pomaba also had her first goal as an Owl last Friday, one of the 7 different scorers. Only player for Keene to have more than one was Paige Hinault, and that came literally with 2 seconds to go in the game. Final 10 seconds, it appears the Owls are going to kill off this first penalty of the night, and then maybe have an opportunity in the offensive zone before all is said and done. And it looks like they will. Haley Owen using the boards to Grace Bazin. Bazin throws it in. Not a lot of mustard behind that one. Cross ice. Mosca tries to use the boards to her advantage. Hinault gets in on it. Goes right back to Bazin near center ice. Goes now to Pollard. Pollard in a fight for it with Conrad, and it's going to be taken now by Haley Owen. Owen cross pass in front. Try to drop it back there for Bazin. Bazin throws it in, and it goes wide. Hinault drops it back. Maybe a little too much there for Bazin to handle. She's just going to have to dump it back in. Corner there, a chance thrown in front, a great opportunity, another save made by Thompson. Owls with another chance, a shot a little too much there for Finke. Finke handles it. She's got speed, trying to move inside, can't do it. It's going to go back the other way where Rory Owens appears will skate back after it. Owls got to be careful now here in their own zone. We've seen some good chances on Brooke Thompson, but so far the Hawks goalie's done a nice job keeping the Owls off the board. They have a delayed penalty called once again here against the Owls. Another shot on goal. It gets deflected. Chance in front and a save made by Montgomery. Once again, Keene State is going to be on the shorthand. And going to the box this time, it's like Cam Ledzinski. If I see the number correct. So once again, the Owls going to be a player short. They're already got one penalty killed off tonight, just a few moments ago. And now make it another as the officials talk things over. Brief stoppage here. Indeed, Ledzinski to the box, 2 minutes. Owls shorthanded once again. Did have kind of a shorthand look, and they might have one right here as well. Hinault's easily going to win the race to the puck. Bazin now a chance. Save made by Thompson. Hinault tried to weave her way through. That was Masseri. Now it goes to Olivia Pollard. Pollard's shot deflected. Owls have had good looks here, being down a player. And they did on that first penalty kill as well. If nothing else, it just helps you kill off time. Masseri trying to handle that. It goes back the other way. A wayward shot, but Hinault the chance. And it's off the side of the goal. Haley Owen One of the seniors on this team, also one of the captains along with Hinault. Minute gone on this power play and no looks at all for Hilbert. Oh, and now a shot. Save made by Thompson. Owls have had easily way more looks shorthanded than Hilbert has with the advantage. And they'll just fling it in once again. Look to kill this penalty off. Flung back towards center ice once again. Stewart sends it into the zone. Now a little 2-on-1 look for the Owls. Cross ice pass and a little too much for Emma McNeil to handle. Back it goes. Pamaba tried to set up the one-timer. Final 5 seconds on this power play. Save made there by Montgomery, and the Owls have killed it off once again. Down their defensive zone and trying to clear it out. Perhaps a look here. Weaving their way inside there was Faulkner. Owls come back the other way. Sent along the boards, not a lot of hustle there. Keene State trying to clear it out again. Back towards the neutral zone. And they might have a look here. Mosca throws it in. Easy glove save made by Thompson. 2:52 to go here in pretty fast-moving opening period. Keene State out shooting Hilbert right now 10-4. Shots on goal 26-8 in total looks. Hilbert, of course, now 0 for 2 on the power play. Keene State has yet to have a look with the man advantage. Trying to get on the board here late in the first. A shot on goal, tipped through, saved by Thompson. Another chance, and it didn't get through. That was Ledzinski with the windup, or excuse me, Underhill with the windup. Play back out towards center ice where it's taken by Haley Owen. Owen trying to weave her way in. A juicy rebound and a save made by Thompson. A perfect look there once again for Keene. It was Haley Owen who brought it in initially. Hinault tried to follow it up. Once again, Brooke Thompson able to stand on her head and make the save. Already seen 12 shots in this opening period, including some from the Owls shorthanded as well. And we have a penalty, of course. Actually, Keene State will be on their first power play as Masseri will go to the box. Keene State's been good on the shorthand. Let's see if they can make it work here now on a power play. Bazin working there against Faulkner. Finke throws it in front. Maybe a chance here. Bazin's going to keep it in the zone. Ian Tosca with it. Trying to work her way through. But the Hawks stacking up bodies in front of the net. Thrown in front. Poked away there by Thompson with a stick. Cross to Bazin. Bazin looking for a clean look, and it didn't get through. And it'll be cleared away finally by Hilbert. 50 seconds gone on the Owls power play. Nice cross ice pass there. Looking for Emma McNeil. Now Underhill skates after it. Thrown in front for McNeil. And, oh, another chance. Not able to connect on that one, and now it goes back to Stewart. Over to Bazin. Bazin just flops it back in along the backboards. Stewart keeps it in the zone for the Owls, and now it'll be poked out. Half a minute left. on the power play, and now under a minute to go in the first period. Drop back now for McNeil. McNeil throws it in front for Owen. She scores! Haley Owen on senior night puts the Owls up in the final minute of the first. And how about that for the senior out of Homer, Alaska, along with Paige Chenault, came over from Johnson and Wales University for her senior season. And on senior night, she puts the Owls up late in the first after a lot of looks. And on the power play as well. And she'll stay on the ice with a lot of this first line. Face off won by the Owls. It goes back to Stewart. A little dangerous there in front of McKenna Montgomery. Montgomery hasn't seen many looks in this opening period. Mallory Stewart, though, skating through. Unable to get a good clean look, though. Here's Fuller. Sends it along the backboards, but it's handled by Keene State. 15 seconds to play here in the first as we near the first intermission. Final seconds are going to tick off here in period number one, and that will do it. A lot of looks for Keene State. They outshoot the Hawks 15-5, but Haley Owen in the final minute and on the power play on senior day nets a goal to put Keene State in front. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the first intermission right here on the New Hampshire National Guard Owls Media Network.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kim Laufer, and I teach in social media. We find that there are so many jobs available in social media management, in social media analytics, in public relations. Everybody is looking for someone who can do social media, who can help them create a strategy and measure whether that strategy is working. In the social media major, you'll learn how to create effective content. You'll learn how to analyze content and make sure that the goals that you're trying to reach are being met. So the new social media major is going to help students learn how to build content that's appropriate for all different types of social media, whether it's TikTok or LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram. You're going to learn how to create videos, create photos, and create post content. The social media major is designed to give you a well-rounded experience that pulls from a lot of different disciplines, including business and art, computer science, and journalism. So the goal of our social media major is to give you the experience that you're going to need to go out and do social media for yourself, for small businesses, for nonprofit organizations, healthcare, journalism, whatever you're interested in.
Ignite your athletes. Empower your coaches. Rally your community. Support every team with one solution with the Huddle Athletic Department Package. You put all your school's coaching tools under one roof. From recording to analyzing to sharing, with your Huddle AD package, you cover every angle. Equal access means equal opportunity, and equal opportunity means full potential. Let's take your department to the next level.
So I know facts of 5 are friendly. So I'm going to box out my 5 and my 8.
My name is Ellie Lyons. I'm from Charleston, Rhode Island, and I'm majoring in elementary education and sociology. I am a student teacher, and I come into the classroom every single day from 8 to 3, and my CT, my cooperating teacher, will give me lesson plans or just things to do throughout the day so that I can slowly become used to running a classroom. I got interested in teaching because my mom has been a teacher for more than 30 years, and I've watched her enjoy teaching every single day. So I know that the passion never goes away, and I have always grew up in that experience and in that environment, and I knew that I would like it. One of the bigger reasons that I picked Keene State was because of the education program and how quick it gets you into the classroom. I know I went to other schools and I talked to those programs, and their hands-on learning was way later than Keene State, so I decided that would be best for me. I prefer hands-on learning. In the beginning, we start with lecture-based learning for education, and then once you get moved into the classroom, your junior year, you get way more hands-on, and it actually gives you the experience. And more than just creating a lesson plan, you're actually in the classroom learning classroom management or just how to deal with situations that you don't really taught. I chose elementary ed because of the ages. I have always been a babysitter my whole life, so being exposed to those younger ages, I've really been able to make connections with them easier. My first day starting at Simons, I actually already felt comfortable just because with Methods 2 gave me the exposure of being in this building and with this community and the staff and faculty. Now I feel like I am part of the school almost. A lot of teachers or student teachers might experience being maybe below other faculty or staff, but here at Simons they make you feel equal and give you those opportunities to be seen as just a regular teacher. I think I'm most proud of after the start of student teaching was probably planning my solo week, which is right now. I feel like on my first day of solo teaching, it wasn't really scary, but it was exciting, and it was a little nerve-wracking just because everything was in your hands. But everything that I have been prepared with, so Methods 1, Methods 2, has really exposed me to stuff like that, and being in charge and knowing how to manage a classroom and plan for lesson plans and longer days. From the first day, my cooperating teacher has been very easy to get along with. I definitely feel like she's preparing me to be a teacher on my own just because she has thrown me into those challenging conversations or just topics. And she shows me how to reflect as a teacher, which I think is super important because even after her lessons, she'll be hey Ellie, what do you think I should do next? Or maybe next year, maybe I'll try something different. What do you have in mind? I feel very prepped to go out and teach. I even had experience before. When I went back home, I was doing substitute teaching, and that was a piece of cake. I've had people comment on how well I do classroom management, even at a random school substitute teaching. So I can definitely tell that Keene State has helped me a lot.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
Proportion to me is the lived experience of our Division III student athletes. They balance life from an academic perspective and the rigors of competing at a high level, bonding with teammates and building lifelong friendships. But they also are involved in their communities. They work jobs and internships and volunteer. They've learned to be resilient. Diverse experiences are setting them up for the future.
Passion's love. Passion is love for what you do. Because I think when you face challenges, it comes down to how much you want it and how much you love it. Passion is what keeps you going forward. Seeing so many people that were like-minded and so hardworking in their sport and academics, being surrounded by like-minded people makes you want to be more passionate. I think it pushes you to a different level that maybe you didn't think you had. And you can do the best of both worlds and love all of it.
A good citizen is someone who wants to make a positive impact, both in their communities and in the world around them. The Division III approach is absolutely the best approach out there for amateur sport because it wants student athletes to explore all parts of who they are. Be successful in the classroom, be successful in competition, be successful in the community. So our student athletes learn what it means to strive for and attain success, but doing it the right way and being good citizens.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
Responsibility is being accountable for your words and actions, first and foremost. It also is an obligation to be a positive influence in the communities around you. Being in a D3 program, you're going to have lots of different opportunities. You're not just an athlete, you're also involved in student life. Your academics are extremely important. We give a lot of our student athletes responsibilities right from the start by giving them leadership opportunities, by having them engage in the community, be a positive influence. That's being a responsible person.
I believe sportsmanship is a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
I'm very ambitious. I like to push myself to do the best that I can possibly do, and I would say that I'm a very outgoing person, and I definitely like to think outside of the box and meet new people and kind of push my own boundaries. I'm involved in student government, pre-law society. I've been an orientation leader, a community assistant. I'm involved in Greek life. I was involved in the Panhellenic Council and some other organizations as well. I would say that I would connect being ambitious with the amount of involvement that I pursue. I'm someone that likes to be really busy, and the unique part of being a student at Keene State College is I've had the opportunity to be part of so many organizations. It's been a really incredible experience. I chose to get involved in all those different areas on campus because it's helped me become a better student. I think when you're really involved in your community and you're an involved student, you're able to become more interested in what you're learning about in class and make better connections with the students that are in class with you. The ways that I have made an impact on campus is that I've started some diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. I was the first Vice President of Equity and Belonging for Delta Phi Epsilon and the first Vice President of Equity and Diversity for the Panhellenic Council. So being able to spearhead those two positions and start some new activity on campus has been a really wonderful experience. I would say I'm personally passionate about many different human rights issues, specifically in Latin America. My family is from Latin America, so I firsthand have been able to experience some things that are going on in Latin America that I was not able to fully learn about and research until I came to college. Coming to Keene State College, I've learned that I love learning about issues that are happening across the world, and it's an opportunity that I was not able to have in high school, as well as the opportunity to learn about topics that are happening not only in the United States, from professors that have experience in other countries around the world, which is a very unique experience. This past summer, I did the Washington Center internship through the Global Education Office, and I was able to spend a semester in Washington, D.C., and I worked for the Hispanic Association on Corporate Responsibility, where I created diversity, equity, and inclusion training for Fortune 500 companies. That was an absolutely amazing experience. I got to learn more about my passion about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and education as well, which is a topic that's really intertwined with Holocaust and genocide studies. And I also got to spend time to do research into topics that I'm interested in, which is something that's very unique about the Holocaust and genocide studies program.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
I worked in HVAC when I was in high school, and I really liked being on a job site. When Keene State came to my high school, the admissions counselor told me I could have a job on a job site and also make a difference on people's lives. He said being a safety engineer meant I could work with my hands, but also make sure that everybody was going to be home safely at the end of the day. The safety field is growing rapidly because companies are noticing that keeping their workers healthy means that they can keep their workers working. My plan is to graduate from Keene State so I can get back onto a job site as a safety engineer. It's great because there's jobs to choose from all over the United States, so I can basically go anywhere I want. Keene State is giving me the tools to make that happen.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty on no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at FentonDealerships.com.
About ready to start period number 2 for Keene State. They have a 1-0 lead thanks to the goal from Haley Owen, and with that goal from Haley Owen, she now has 9 on the season, just 1 behind her teammate Brianna Finke for the team lead. As we saw last game out here at home against Framingham State, both of them got their 8th of the season, but Haley Owen continues to chase down her teammate in that little friendly competition as both of these sides get ready to go. Of course, switching ends of the ice for this middle period. Keene State had a lot more opportunities there in the first. They outshot the Hawks 15-5 shots on goal. 34 total shots for the Owls to just 9 for Hilbert. As the official near center ice, we get the sound of the horn, and we are about ready to go here. Drop the puck in period 2. And the Hawks are actually going to be shorthanded to start the period as well, as Kelsey Fuller will go to the box for slashing to begin period 2. So Keene State once again on the advantage. Haley Owen with the puck. Pass up. Penalt. Now Bazin. So that penalty was called at the end of the period. That's why we saw there, as we were about ready to go to break, we saw an official discussing over there near center ice with the coach of Keene State. Owen now has it taken away. A chance on goal and a save made by Montgomery. So, actually she's going to play it. It looked like she was going to take the face off. Coe with the shot there. And a shorthand chance for the Hawks. The Owls have had some. But now finally Hilbert with an opportunity. Underhill plays it in the corner. Little pass along the board there from Hinault. Now it's dropped back to Mayo. DeMayo, cross pass and a shot wide there. Owls still have it though. Bazin throws it in. Might have got through, but the save made by Thompson. Run in front again to no avail. Now DeMayo with it. Tried to throw it across. It looked like for Grace Bazin, but might have hit a skate. And now 15 to go on the power play. Hinault skates up. Maybe trying to set Keene State up with something here. Little pass along the boards there for Price. Price throws it in front. Doesn't get through though to Thompson. And now the other way, fresh out of the box, it's Kelsey Fuller. Fuller has it taken away. Now up the other way, a 2-on-1, a look here for Finke, and a save is made by Thompson. Brianna Finke with a wide open breakaway there, but to no avail. Perry's pass is intercepted by Owen. Actually, that's Hinault working her way up the boards. Trying to create something for Underhill, who tried to throw it across for Paige Hinault. Couldn't complete the pass. Back to the Owls now. Played in the corner. Keene State, though, takes it right back. Now it's going to end up with Pomaba. Pomaba up the ice to Mosca. Mosca tried to throw it across. A stick save is made. Now Stewart with a chance. Shot didn't get through. Back out. Pomaba shot, and it's going to go wide of the goal. Stewart using the boards to her advantage there. Keene State still in possession. Thrown in on Thompson, and it goes wide. Still using the boards. Stewart tries to fling it around. Still in on goal. Stewart's shot didn't quite get through to Thompson, and finally the Hawks are able to get out of there. Coe with a little self-pass. Now being guarded. Up the other way, here comes Finke. Finke tries to work her way through with it. Finke shot and a save made by Thompson. Rebound skirts away. The Owls get back to it. Another chance, and it's a goal! Grace Bazin is on the board for the first time this season. Bazin, a member, of course, of the field hockey team, won the LEC championship this past fall. Had yet to net a goal this season for the ice hockey team until tonight. She's on the board right there. The first of the season for the junior from nearby Bells Falls, Vermont. That has to feel good for Grace Bazin. Had 5 assists, of course, a week ago in the win over Framingham State. Now Pollard sends it up. Bazin chasing back after it. No icing. Working behind the safety of her own goal. Gets it to Molly Price. Past 5 minutes here into the middle period of this game. Both teams right back at it tomorrow morning as well. Finke, who's got speed, works there. Looked like against Conrad. Pass back to Pollard. Pollard cross ice to Bazin. We interviewed Grace after last Friday's win with the 5 assists. And in that interview, she said that it's kind of a different, well, certainly a difference going from field hockey to ice hockey, weaving her way through Hinault, and a save made by Thompson. Big difference between field hockey and ice hockey, though, is what side of the stick she shoots with. Of course, in field hockey, can only use one side of the stick. But in ice hockey, so effectively there she has a right-handed shot, but in ice hockey, the lefty shot, something that perhaps has taken her getting used to on the field hockey side of things. But nonetheless, she finally has a goal in Keene State women's ice hockey's first season. Thrown across, and looks like it didn't get through on Thompson. Owls still keeping up the pressure. Question has it taken away. Another shot, another save made. Thrown across. Puck's still loose. Owls still keeping it in. Another shot finally gets blocked, and now Carolyn DeMeo will just send it along the backboards as the Owls get a change. Been a problem all night for Hilbert. Not able to get the puck out of their defensive zone. Certainly not a recipe for success in any way. You see on the backboard some of the signs made for tonight's seniors who were honored before the game. Puck finally taken away, and now up the other way, here comes Isabel Wagner. Wagner throws it in wide of the goal. Rebound chance perhaps for Coe. Got it blocked. Price. Stewart with a nice up ice pass. Weaving away in, a shot, and a save is made by Thompson. Couldn't tell who had the look for Keene. Looked like it might have been Finke. Brooke Thompson has done a nice job in net tonight with all the shots that she's seen. 22 shots on goal for the Owls. The pair let in. Cross ice pass goes over to Olivia Pollard. Goes back now to Owen. And it'll be taken back by the Hawks. Faulkner up ice. Had it poked away there by Emily Underhill. Here come the Owls now the other way. A chance now for Underhill on goal. Cross ice pass was trying to find Haley Owen. The Hawks able to get a stick on it, and now a race for the puck the other way. Here comes Coe trying to get in on goal. She's taken down, and a penalty is indeed going to be called. So it looks like Haley Owen is going to be skating off to the box as Coe is still, for the moment, down on the ice. Went right into the backboard. So another power play will be coming up for the Hawks, but more importantly, Caitlin Coe, who's down right now. See Haley Owen there in the box. .11-12 to go here in period 2. State with a 2-goal lead. And Coe is able to get to her feet and gets a nice ovation from the crowd. Owen again in the box for the roughing penalty. As the Owl skaters, for a brief huddle up there, will head back to their stations. So far tonight, the Hawks are 0 for 2 on the power play. The Owls trying to make sure it's 0 for 3. But Hilbert trying to find their way and get back within striking distance. Thrown in. Save there by Montgomery. Puck trickling loose, and she'll cover it for a face-off. Owls have had some real good looks tonight. 1 for 2 on the power play. But have had some great looks on the shorthand as well. Not able to put any of those home. See if they get any more here as it's going to be sent up the other way. Mosca now racing against Alberta. Mosca wins the race to the puck. Second almost had an open goal there. Back up towards center ice now. The Hawks with it. Coe, good to see her as well on the ice after being knocked over and into the backboard. Ledzinski tries to use the board there. And now it finds its way back to Stewart. Stewart flings it up towards center ice. Intercepted there, a shot on goal. Easy save with the glove by Montgomery. Oh, and no tripping call. Officials did not give the signal for delayed penalty. So incidental contact, and we play on. Quichin working against Penault, now working way through is Faulkner. Faulkner trying to weave in. Puck loose for a second. Now goes back to Wagner. Wagner's shot didn't get through. The Owls take it the other way. Here comes Penault. 2-on-2 up ice. Penault weaves her way inside. Penault behind the back of the goal, and she scores! Paige Penault with a wraparound attempt, and it works masterfully for the Owls. And another senior is on the board in terms of goals tonight for Keene State. Penault's 7th of the season. Of course, the senior also came over, much like Haley Owen, for her senior year from Johnson and Wales, originally out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, home of the Jets. And she gets the goal to boost the Owls' lead now comfortably to 3. Pollard. Faulkner now threw it in front. Puck still loose, and they score! Hilbert is on the board. And it's Kelsey Fuller, who began the period in the penalty box, gets on the board for the Hawks. And just like that, less than probably about 15 seconds after Hinault's goal, the Hawks are on the board. Take a look now at Hinault on the Owls bench, getting a breather. Tough to tell through that crowd of people who's the one who got the final shot, but the goal indeed goes to Kelsey Fuller. Owls drifting through the other way, shot wide, but probably trying to set up something else. Across the goal mouth, now a shot. Didn't get through to Thompson. And puck now will be covered by the Hawks goalie. So for Kelsey Fuller, That was her first goal of the season. Actually, I stand corrected. That was her second on the year. Stewart now moving back along the boards. Shot on goal. Can't tell if it got through or not to Thompson. Thrown in front now. Another clean look for the Owls and a good save once again. Face-off taken by the Hawks. Owls win it back, though. Now look, a shot on goal. Another good save is made once again by Thompson. We get a change here in personnel on the ice as a few Hawks get off. Kelsey Fuller, the goal scorer, back on. 7:51 to go here in the first. Bazin. Oh, now it goes through to Finke. Finke, clean looking on goal. Thompson with another good save. Been tough to get it through on Brooke Thompson so far this evening. As Jacqueline Alberta skates back toward the line. Now a shot on goal from DeMeo, didn't get through. Around the back of the goal. Saw Hinault with a wraparound earlier. Shot on goal, another save by Thompson. Puck trickled loose. Owls get back on it. And now they'll regroup. DeMeo, wayward pass there to Price. It's taken by Fuller. Fuller shoots it wide. Maybe trying to set something up for a teammate, though. Back around the boards it goes. Finds its way to Price. Now here comes Ledzinski. Ledzinski with a 2-on-1 the other way. Cross ice pass, and it goes wide of her teammate. She was trying to connect with there. And we'll get a whistle, I believe, for a hand pass. So we'll get a shift. Players coming off. Back on now for Hilbert. Face off now, of course, going back to the Hawks attacking zone. Shots, according to the Keene Ice scoreboard, 29-9 in favor of the Owls. And actually, somebody is in the box for Keene State. Let's see what the number is there. Brianna Finke, who will go for 2 minutes. Owls once again shorthanded. Third time today they've found themselves in that position, but they've killed off every penalty so far. And now maybe a chance the other way. Actually, that's Finke weaving through right now. Finke in a goal. She scores a shorthanded goal for Brianna Finke. And the Owls' lead is back to 3. Brianna Finke with her team-leading 11th goal this season. She saw that Haley Owen goal from earlier and took it upon herself to get number 11 back in front of the team lead by 2. And it comes on the shorthand with Maddie Mosca in the box for the Owls. Misread on the scoreboard. That was the number 10, not number 18. And Finke continues to have an outstanding first season at Keene State. Haley Owen now back the other way on the shorthand. Owen tries to glide her way in. Save is made by Thompson. Tried the cross pass in front. You could just feel kind of a shorthanded goal coming for Keene State. They'd had plenty of chances in that opening period. Owen a shot, saved by Thompson. And we're going to get a whistle here from the officials. Just under a minute to go on the Hilbert power play. And again, so far 0 for 3, have not been able to connect. Face-off won by the Owls. Again, shorthanded right now. But that has not hindered their ability to get looks on Brooke Thompson. Another shot. Looks like it got through, but the save was made by Thompson. Half a minute left on the Hawk power play. And maybe now finally trying to get a look up the way here now. Ian Tosca weaving her way in across and not able to connect on the pass. Now here's Stewart racing after it. Final seconds tick off. It'll make Hilbert 0 for 4. 4.5 minutes left in the second period. Owls with 3 goals to Hilbert's 1 in this frame. Pamaba. The Hawks take it away. And now Mosca fresh out of the box. Brings it up. Mosca with speed. Has a teammate there. And we're going to get a whistle once again. And we're going to get a penalty here. Looks like it's going to be against the Hawks. It'll be Anna Faulkner going to serve it. State once again another opportunity. Cross pass to Bazin, who already has a goal this evening. And in the period, slap shot on goal, save made by Thompson. Owen back to Hinault. Back to Owen, pass intercepted there, and it springs free. Coe will just send it along the boards where it'll be played by Owen. Haley Owen drifting in, drops it back. Now taking Bazin. It finds its way back to Owen. Owen a shot on goal. Goes wide and free now behind the net. Owls going to have to regroup though. With about a minute left. Man advantage. Up ice now. It's Price. Price couldn't connect on that pass. Trying to get it to Finke, but Finke grabs it right back. Finke now weaving her way in. Brianna Finke. Couldn't quite get it all the way through. Drop back. Finke now takes it. Up ice, looking for Ian Tosca. Couldn't quite get her there. Brianna Finke with it again. Trying to weave her way through the defense. Does in a shot on goal and a save made by Thompson. Owls still have it, though, in the final seconds of the power play. Puck being fought after, and Thompson will cover it. That was Hinault who had the jab at it. Final 3 seconds of the power play. 2:10 to go in the second period. Keene State up 4-1. Back now to Bazin. Bazin a shot. Saved by Thompson. Drop back now, another shot, and didn't get through. Little tango up there with Perry now getting through. Here's a look on goal. A save made by Montgomery. And we're going to get a penalty called now as some extracurricular activities going on with the Owls and the Hawks. That was Anna Faulkner, who drifted in on goal, but is now going to go to the box for the penalty. Should be goalie interference. Faulkner just found herself in the box once again. Has to head back there. And another Keene State power play with a minute 44 left. And change, so about 15 to 16 seconds will lead into the third period on the Owls power play, assuming they don't score before the end. With a win tonight, Keene State would go to 11-7. Their first season under Coach Morgan. And a loss, of course, would keep the losing streak going for Hilbert. Shot maybe intentionally wide there from Price. Owls again with a clean look. Thrown across for Price. Another look in front of the goal, and to no avail. Finke throws it in on goal. Puck being jabbed at and loose. And another goal for Keene State. Couldn't tell from this angle who had it. And it is Ava Iantoska able to get on the board for the Owls. Iantoska's 8th goal of the season for Keene State on the year, and the lead now is to 4. The largest it's been tonight at 5-1. 4 second period goals. That one again coming on the power play for Keene State. Going to have another penalty called here in just a second once the Hawks are able to get a stick on it. I stand corrected, no call. That was an offside warning from one of the officials. Hawks with a chance, shot and a save by Montgomery. A good look there, like from Coe. The Owls have certainly pushed things well out of reach right now for the Hawks. Going to take a very outstanding third period to even tie this game at this rate. And as we mentioned before, the game tomorrow at 11:15 a.m., so not a big layover at all between these two. Owls will very likely be going for their 12th win at that point. But still another period left, so stay tuned. Behind the goal, maybe another look, another wraparound try, and Thompson is able to cover it. So Ava Iantoska getting the last goal for Keene State. For Iantoska, her 7th of the season. Came in tonight as well with 5 assists and 12 points. Tied with Ellie Patrick, who's not playing tonight. Thrown in front again, maybe another look there on Thompson. A save is made. Final 10 seconds now of the second period. Owls still getting good looks. Final 3, maybe one more shot. And time's going to run out on Mallory Short, and that will do it for the second period. It was a very eventful period in terms of goals. 5 total scored between both teams. The Owls getting 4 to just 1 for Hilbert. Be right back here once again, about a 15-minute second intermission here on the New Hampshire National Guard Owls Media Network. Keene State trying to get win number 11.
From a few too many fake friends. I wake up in the afternoon and do it all again. Yeah, I punched a man on his wedding night. I'm still trying to figure out how to apologize. I learned the morning light can't fix nothing anyway, so I haven't touched a pretty thing in 40 days. I spent all my money on a pack of cigarettes for a lady that I love with a name I forget. And I learned the morning light can't fix nothing anyway, so I haven't touched a pretty thing in 40 days.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
Welcome to Hurt Skirt or Just Hurt. Our first contestant is suffering from knee pain from a recent running incident. What do we think, audience? Hurt Skirt or Just Hurt? Why not try Hurt Skirt? Make your recovery hassle-free with Hurt Skirt, a patent-pending, stretch-to-fit, hot-cold therapeutic sleeve, proven to stay cold longer and still remain completely mobile. Drop the ice, skirt the hurt.
We know you will find your community along Appian Way here at Keene State College. Over a campfire on the Student Center lawn. In some friendly games and competition. Or in a club you connect to at the Student Involvement Fair. Maybe you will find your people on the courts, in a cheering section in the stands, at the rink on the ice, skating as an owl, or chilling in the yoga studio. Your connections may take place on the quad, listening to music, hanging out with friends, participating in a Keene State tradition like Pumpkin Palooza, or working on a group project, studying with classmates. Maybe your talents will bring you together with your community on one of our stages, in the main theater, or the recital hall at the Redfern Arts Center. For us, community is all about the people you meet and the connections you make. At Keene State, our community is really about you.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
This is your ticket to the NCAA tournament.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kim Laufer, and I teach in social media. We find that there are so many jobs available in social media management, in social media analytics, in public relations. Everybody is looking for someone who can do social media, who can help them create a strategy and measure whether that strategy is working. In the social media major, you'll learn how to create effective content. You'll learn how to analyze content and make sure that the goals that you're trying to reach are being met. So the new social media major is going to help students learn how to build content that's appropriate for all different types of social media, whether it's TikTok or LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram. You're going to learn how to create videos, create photos, and create post content. The social media major is designed to give you a well-rounded experience that pulls from a lot of different disciplines, including business and art, computer science, and journalism. So the goal of our social media major is to give you the experience that you're going to need to go out and do social media for yourself, for small businesses, for nonprofit organizations, healthcare, journalism, whatever you're interested in.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
Turn this music on, we still dancing.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
My name is Wei Liu, and I am the professor of computer science here at Keene State College. Cybersecurity has a pretty high demand in the job market. It's gonna have a variety of career paths. So graduating in cybersecurity, they can be employed by government agencies, private corporations, and non-profit organizations. Cybersecurity is really a field with constantly emerging new technologies. So students keep learning new stuff and adapt to new technologies to solve the problems. Cyber attacks has become more and more common. The students in this field, they can help to protect the individuals and organizations or even national security against cyber threats in cyberspace. So they can make some positive impact in our society. After students graduate in a major of cybersecurity from Keene State College, and the job work they can do is, for example, they can do information security analysis, and they can do the cybersecurity auditor, and they can do secure software developer, and also they can do some penetration tester work. So so all of this is about cybersecurity because it's actually used everywhere and in any working space. Yeah.
Pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1. Your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2. If something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3. Work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty at no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at FentonDealerships.com.
It's been all Keene State so far through the first 2 periods, and we're about ready to get going in the third. Owls clinging right now to a 4-goal lead. Thanks to 4 goals in that second period, they outscore the Hawks 4-1. And looking to lock up their 11th win of the season, go to 11-7, and make it 4 of their last 5 if they can do so in the win column. And if they can do that as well, they would be looking for a sweep over the weekend of these Hilbert Hawks as well. As both sides get prepared here for final period of action. Owls bench trying to get going as face-off won by Emily Underhill. And we are underway in the final period of action. Teams once again switching sides. Owls going back where they go twice. That's right to left. And Alt working along the boards. Gets it to Pollard. Pollard being guarded there by a couple of Hawks. Now Underhill has Bazin if she wanted. Instead throws it in along the boards. Up now and chasing after it is Cowie. And she'll win the race to it. Throws it in on Montgomery. And she will cover for a face-off. Goal scorers in this one for the Owls: Haley Owen, Paige Chenault, Ava Iantoska, Grace Bazin, and Brianna Finke in no particular order. It was Haley Owen who got the Owls on the board at the end of the first period tonight, and icing will be called against the Owls. It'll head back the other way. Once again there, Coach Rob Morgan. Likely looking at win number 11 on the inaugural season of women's hockey here at Keene State. Finke got tied up a little bit there with Alberta. Now working her way in and thrown back in now on goal. Save made by Thompson. Thrown across, and maybe a save there made by Montgomery. The Owls come back the other way, though. Ledzinski tried to throw it across. Had it intercepted there by counterpart Faulkner. Thrown in there by Alberta. Didn't get it all the way through. And for Keene State tonight, a win would improve them to 6-3-0 here at Keene Ice. Tie up there in the corner as Bazin goes for it. Coming through there is Carolyn DeMeo. DeMeo throwed it across, and another chance. Didn't get through there on Thompson. Attempt from Haley Owen. 5-3-0 here at Keene Ice for the Owls in their first season, and it's going to be another goal for the Owls right there. Bazin threw it in on net. We'll see if she gets credit for the goal. It looked like it might have been tipped in by another Owl. We'll see who it goes to, but nonetheless, it's 6-1 Keene, and they have certainly pulled away in this one. If it does indeed go to Bazin, it would be her second of the night and second of the season. for 17 on the 17th. Still waiting on the official announcement from the PA. And it will indeed go to Grace Bazin. Second goal tonight. Multi-goal scorer for the Owls. And have waited all season to get her first. But how about that? A couple all in one game. Price. Dropped back. Pollard. Pollard using the boards. Got it back. Mallory Stort can't keep it in. Goes around Ian Tosca, who has a goal as well tonight. And that'll be out of play. So remaining schedule for the Hilbert College Hawks. Of course, we mentioned quite a few times tonight that they'll be right back at Keene Ice tomorrow morning, 11:15. A home and home, January 31st, home against Nazareth University. And on the road the next day, Saturday the 1st of February. That is at Nazareth in Rochester, New York. And they'll close out the season against the Hockey Training Institute at home Wednesday, February 12th. That'll be at home, or actually a neutral site game at Buffalo Riverworks in Buffalo, New York. Now weaving her way through, they tried to there was Finke. Finke, one of the few Canadian-born players on the Owls. Paige Chenault, another one out of Winnipeg, Manitoba. And on the other side for Keene State, quite a bit more schedule remaining as opposed to Hilbert. As of course the game tomorrow, the second of this little two-game home series. We'll have a home and home next Friday and Saturday. Friday night we'll be here against Anna Maria. Saturday at Anna Maria. A little scrum for the puck behind the goal. Keene State comes away with it. After that, they go to Vermont State Castleton. Actually, they'll play host to them here Wednesday, the 29th of January. And then go to Plymouth State on February 4th. Another chance inside there. Save made by Thompson. Thrown in, and a save rebound chance there. Off the stick of McNeil. And a scrum for the puck once again. Regular season ends for Keene State with a game at University of New England February 8th, and then February 21st they close it out in Canton, Mass at Curry College. DeMeo gives inside to Hinault. Owls chose to wear their black alternate jerseys for senior night tonight. Hinault throws it inside and didn't quite get through on goal to Thompson, as she had help from her teammate Owen trying to tip it in. Owen now skates to the bench. Hinault. Back, Rory Owens. Hinault still with it. Nice cross-ice pass. Shot on goal, didn't get through. Off the stick of Owens. Now up the other way as Coe tries to throw it in. And it goes along the backboards. As usual, stay tuned for after the game, our post-game interview with head coach Rob Morgan, as well as another player from Keene State, as we do after every home game. Ian Tosca now with a chance. Drops it back for Price. Couldn't connect. Conrad up ice. Throws it in on goal. Saved by Montgomery. Had a whistle before that. We'll see what the call is here. A very busy day tomorrow for Keene State sports. Of course, it begins at 11:15 The second game here against the Hilbert Hawks. And a men's and women's basketball doubleheader. Women's basketball game against Rhode Island College starts at 2. The men's will start around 4. Both of those teams winning in yesterday's games over Western Connecticut State. The women 73-54 and the men's 100-62. And a rematch for the men's yesterday as well for the last couple LEC championships, which have both been played at Spalding Gym. Now here's Emma McNeil. Behind the goal, had a player fall in front of the net. That was Quichin. McNeil cross to Bazin. Bazin looking for the hat trick and a save made there by Thompson. And icing will be the call here against the Hawks. Coach Emma Knoll there on the sideline, or the bench, excuse me. The interim coach for this program. Still in search of a victory. Again, just the one in program history entering tonight. And at least for the next evening, till the morning, it looks like it'll stay that way. Back in the face-off now is Faulkner. Penalt gives way there to Underhill, and Underhill wins the draw. Back inside to Underhill. Back to Penalt. Drop back now for Stewart. Stewart throws it in. Looks like it hit off of Underhill on its way to the net. Now taken away there for a second by Perry. Owls will regroup. So a little weak shot, didn't get through to the goal. Handled there. Cross ice from Finke. Owls continue to pass it around. And Tosca. Back to Rory Owens. Owens weaves her way through, shoots it. And a save made by Thompson. And last game tomorrow that we didn't mention quite yet. Men's ice hockey back here at 7 o'clock as they host Western New England tomorrow night. Looking for their 7th win of the season, get a step closer to 500. Currently 6-8-1 on the year. A shot on goal and wide. Owls regrouping in their defensive zone. It's taken for a second by the Hawks. And flung back to center ice. Head coach of the men's team, Bobby Rodriguez, of course, was the club team coach for a number of years. Now taking over as the Division III program head coach this season. And the men's team 2-2 on home ice this season. They haven't had as many looks at home ice as the women's team has had so far. They've had just 4 women's. This is their 9th home game of the year, and tomorrow will play their 10th. Flung up ice there by Alberta. taken by Bazin, who's still eyeing a hat trick tonight. Came in with no goals on the season. Already a couple. Final 8:20. Now up to Coe. Coe skating against Bazin, and Bazin makes a nice play with a stick. Coe falls down, but just incidental contact there. Now nice pass up ice to Hinault. Hinault tries to throw it through the skates there of Quichin. And the puck will deflect off of Pamaba's stick and out of play. Also during tomorrow's women's basketball game, we'll be pleased to likely welcome in baseball head coach Justin Blood, who gets ready for another season, which will be starting sooner than later, certainly. This game's always in late February, usually. Of course, not home until March 29th. Falls on a Saturday. That'll be against Rhode Island College. Owls in baseball got to the playoffs, LEC playoffs a season ago for the first time last year in 7 years. Puck fought for behind the Owls' net. Keene State comes away with it. It's been a common theme tonight. Kenna Montgomery also has played very well. According to the scoreboard, 48-11 shots in favor of the Owls. And make it 12 now. Montgomery has stopped all but one. That one might have rung off the post. That looks like it did. Montgomery looks like able to get back on top of it. As now players gather around her. Look there at Isabel Wagner, who again came in leading the Hawks in goals on the season. Also 5 points. And the goal scorer tonight so far for Hilbert, Kelsey Fuller. Owls continue to play it in their attacking zone. Now it goes the other way to Coe. Coe with a one-on-one. Coe weaves her way in. Shot wide right. And looks like puck played with the high stick. Going to the official. So we get a stoppage here. Last 3 home games for women's ice hockey have all been against teams that came in with no wins. Back December 6th, home here against New England College. Then last Friday night against Framingham State, and now tonight against Hilbert. And right before that, New England College game here at home, that was, again, all the way back Friday, December 6th. Owls hosted Bowdoin earlier that week, and Bowdoin, I believe, currently is in the top 25 rankings in Division III college, women's college ice hockey. Thrown in front there, and Owen not able to get to it. Got hung up for a second. Owls still on the attack. Dropped back for Bazin, trying to get her a hat trick tonight. Hinault now with it. Bazin taken down, and a shot goes high at the net from Underhill. And finally flung back and out of the Keene State attacking zone. Finally, takeaway here. Once again, it's Fuller who has the only goal tonight for the Hawks. Brianna Finke the other way. Has Ian Tosca if she wants her. Drifts in on goal. Puck still trickling loose. The Hawks get it out. And now Stewart racing after it. Of course, no icing. Just over 4 minutes to play here in the final period. Ian Tosca flings it along the boards. Played by Underhill. Thrown in front now, back for Ian Tosca, looking for somebody. Ends up finding Stewart before he gets to the blue line. Ian Tosca. Throw across there to Price. Price looking for help, can't find it. And it gets past Mallory Stewart. Cam Ledzinski up the ice. Has McNeil if she wants her. Tried to drop it back to find her teammate Mosca. Now in front, Mosca, look. Save made by Thompson. Owens. Thrown across and another good save made. That one trickles through to Thompson, and this time she'll cover. Or face-off with about 3 minutes left. Keene State will go to 11-7. Hilbert will fall to 0-13. Both of these teams, of course, a short break. Quick turnaround early tomorrow morning to get a look at one of the young fans here in attendance. Have to love what he's seeing tonight from this Keene State team. Mosca throws it around the boards. And it's played now by Owens. And all across to Haley Owen. Owen has a goal tonight. Penalt sends it around behind the goal. And taken down there in the corner is Conrad. Both teams fighting for the puck. The Owls are going to come away with it. Thrown across for Hinault. Not able to connect on it. Now DeMeo sends it in on goal, and a save is made by Thompson. Had kind of a screen in front of her from her teammates and from Owls players as Coe now up the ice. Able to maintain possession of the puck. As we kick down the final minute and a half here of this one tonight. Keene State a commanding 6-1 lead. They've been in control really ever since last period, where they had a 5-1 lead coming in to the third. One goal at the end mark of the first. Shot on goal, save made by Montgomery. Final minute of play, and now Brianna Finke perhaps with an opportunity. Finke works her way in, and a save is made by Hilbert. As we get another look. Having some fun there perhaps with that balloon. Cross ice for Bazin. Still eyeing that hat trick. A shot on goal there from Finke. Big juicy rebound and not able to get it through. On the look for Molly Price. Final half minute of play. Keene State has outshot Hilbert 55-13 in shots on goal. And the Hawks' losing streak will continue. They'll get Thompson off to the bench for an extra skater, but it shouldn't matter. And the final seconds tick away. Keene State improves to 11-7 on the season with a commanding 6-1 win tonight over the Hilbert University Hawks. Coming up, we'll have head coach Rob Morgan, as always, and an Owls player after the break here in just a moment on the Owls Media Network. Keene State victorious on senior night.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice.
Igniting potential and possibility.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
with extraordinary hearts
that raise each other up.
We are fueled by each other's successes,
learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on.
In the lab.
In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself, and
a paycheck that earns,
elevated confidence,
world-class courage.
And we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration.
We explore what drives our passions,
celebrate our individual voices,
and spark possibility together.
Every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
So I know facts of 5 are friendly. So I'm gonna box out my 5 and my 8.
My name is Ellie Lyons. I'm from Charleston, Rhode Island, and I'm majoring in elementary education and sociology. I am a student teacher, and I come into the classroom every single day from 8 to 3, and my CT, my cooperating teacher, will give me lesson plans or just things to do throughout the day so that I can slowly become used to running a classroom. I got interested in teaching because my mom has been a teacher for more than 30 years, and I've watched her enjoy teaching every single day, so I know that the passion never goes away, and I have always grew up in that experience and in that environment, and I knew that I would like it. One of the bigger reasons that I picked Keene State was because of the education program and how quick it gets you into the classroom. I know I went to other schools and I talked to those programs, and their hands-on learning was way later than Keene State, so I decided that would be best for me. I prefer hands-on learning. In the beginning, we start with lecture-based learning for education, and then once you get moved into the classroom, your junior year, you get way more hands-on, and it actually gives you the experience. And more than just creating a lesson plan, you're actually in the classroom learning classroom management or just how to deal with situations that you don't really taught. I chose elementary ed because of the ages. I have always been a babysitter my whole life, so being exposed to those younger ages, I've really been able to make connections with them easier. My first day starting at Simons, I actually already felt comfortable just because with Methods 2, gave me the exposure of being in this building and with this community and the staff and faculty. Now I feel like I am part of the school almost. A lot of teachers or student teachers might experience like being maybe below other faculty or staff, but here at Simons they make you feel like equal and give you those like opportunities to be seen as just like a regular teacher. I think I'm most proud of after the start of student teaching was probably planning my solo week, which is right now. I feel like on my first day of solo teaching, it wasn't really scary, but it was like exciting, and it was a little nerve-wracking just because like everything was in your hands. But everything that I have been prepared with, so like methods 1, methods 2, has really like exposed me to stuff like that. And being in charge and knowing how to like manage a classroom and plan for lesson plans and longer days. From the first day, my cooperating teacher has been very easy to get along with. I definitely feel like she's preparing me to be a teacher on my own just because she has thrown me into those challenging conversations or just like topics. And she shows me like how to reflect as a teacher, which I think is super important because even after her lessons, she'll be like, hey Ellie, like what do you think I should do next? Or maybe next year, like maybe I'll try something different. Like what do you have in mind? I feel very prepped to go out and teach. I even had experience before when I went back home, I was doing substitute teaching. And that was like a piece of cake. I've had like people comment on how well I do like classroom management, even at like a random school like substitute teaching. So like I can definitely tell that Keene State has helped me a lot.
We are in a brand new state-of-the-art esports facility at Keene State College. 16 brand new PCs, broadcasting PC, coach PC, brand new equipment, headsets, mice, keyboards, custom desk pads. So it is a gamer's dream in here.
This space, I love what they've done to it. I got to see it before it got renovated into what it is now. It looks amazing. I look forward to coming here every day just to see the space and just play in this cool environment.
It was a real upgrade for me, and I think that's part of the reason I play a lot better now. Top of the line, everything, you know, computers, chairs, monitors, headsets, everything.
We are recognized as a varsity athletic program at Keene State College, much like basketball, volleyball, baseball, what have you. We have 3 titles, 19 student athletes, 5 total coaches. We are working very hard every single day to put our program on the map.
Like I said, I do track and field also. It's, you know, still the same level of dedication, still the same level of practice.
But it's not as active. However, it still requires a high level of skill and a high level of dedication, and giving it your all every night still applies regardless of both.
The goal for the future of this program is onward and upward every single year. Esports, being the industry that it is, continues to grow itself, and so we have the opportunity to continue pushing Keene State esports onto the forefront.
They're going to underestimate us. We've been working on this. We've got our game now. We're going to play our game, right?
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty at no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
All right, we are back now with head coach Rob Morgan after the Keene State women's ice hockey team tonight gets the 6-1 win on senior night. First of all, Coach, how is it to get the win with your first senior class here as a program?
It was awesome. I was really happy for our seniors, for the families to be here, to be a part of it. I thought college did an outstanding job with recognizing what they've done thus far. Still have a third of the season to go, but it was a really good win for the team, and especially for the seniors.
Once again, a lot of different goal scorers tonight. You had 5 different goal scorers of the 6 goals, but a couple goals tonight for Grace Bazin, who got her first couple of the season. and also a couple for two of your seniors, or two of the captains as well, Haley Owen and Paige Chenault. What did you like overall out of the offense tonight?
Well, we're starting to share the puck and make plays. We talk a lot about trying to get the puck to the inside the dots. As a matter of fact, we said we're no shots outside the dot lines today, and I thought they're working really hard to support one another. Lots of really good communication. They're having fun with it. And when you share the puck and make plays and you start to see what happens, they start to feel really good and buy into what we're trying to work on.
You guys also got a shorthanded goal tonight. I believe, if I remember correctly, it was Brianna Finke who had it. What did you like? I mean, especially from up here, noticing how well you guys played on the penalty kill and being able to get those shorthanded opportunities.
Yeah, we've actually added another penalty kill to our game plan, and I really like what they did today. They did a really good job making good pressure reads and like hanging on to the puck instead of firing it away right away. If we can make a quick counter play on a penalty kill, we want to do that. Otherwise, get it down, get fresh legs on the ice. But they're really starting to take the game to another level, and that's really exciting going into this final third of the season.
You guys have had obviously a lot of Friday and Saturday home and home matchups, but tomorrow you'll get up bright and early to play once again here at Keene Ice. What is it like having to do a quick turnaround like that coming off a night game?
Well, honestly, hats off to the players because they just finished playing 5 games in 8 days. Tomorrow, 6 and 9. Unfortunately, that's the only way we could put a schedule together. Being a first-year program, we had to take what was given to us. But they're really showing some great character and resiliency and taking care of their bodies and doing whatever they can to come and be best prepared to work. So, tomorrow it's going to be an early one. We still got some things to do with our seniors after the game here. But I know that they'll come. They know that they can go out there and just drain a tank, and they'll have essentially a full week to get ready for next Friday and Saturday. So we'll come out and give our best effort tomorrow and see what happens.
Our Keene State gets their 11th win of the season tonight on Senior Day, and of course they'll be right back tomorrow morning at 11:15 here from Keene Ice. Thank you so much, Coach, for joining us. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
Ignite your athletes. Empower your coaches. Rally your community. Support every team with one solution with the Huddle Athletic Department package. You put all your school's coaching tools under one roof. From recording to analyzing to sharing, with your Huddle AD package, you cover every angle. Equal access means equal opportunity, and equal opportunity means full potential. Let's take your department to the next level.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/nh.
I worked in HVAC when I was in high school, and I really liked being on a job site. When Keene State came to my high school, the admissions counselor told me I could have a job on a job site and also make a difference on people's lives. He said being a safety engineer meant I could work with my hands, but also make sure that everybody was going to be home safely at the end of the day. The safety field is growing rapidly because companies are noticing that keeping their workers healthy means that they can keep their workers working. My plan is to graduate from Keene State so I can get back onto a job site as a safety engineer. It's great because there's jobs to choose from all over the United States, so I can basically go anywhere I want. Keene State is giving me the tools to make that happen.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide in the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
We're back here with senior captain now, Paige Chenault. Paige, you got a goal tonight on senior day. How did that feel?
It felt amazing. The girls made me feel extremely special today, so I was glad I was able to do that for them.
So overall tonight, you guys had, I believe, five different goal scorers. Grace Bazin got a couple. What's it been like to be able to play with an athlete who also plays field hockey as well, and being able to see her get a couple tonight?
She's been working really hard. I'm super glad she got to join us finally. I'm glad she was finally able to put it in. She deserved that. So.
And you and Haley Owen both came over from Johnson & Wales University for this final season. What's it been like being able to play for this Keene State team in its first year?
It's definitely been an emotional roller coaster, but I'm extremely proud of her and happy to be here with her and wouldn't want to do it with anyone else. So.
You guys have probably the quickest of all turnarounds tomorrow, being right back here for 11:15 tomorrow against Hilbert once again. How do you get ready? How do you get mentally prepared for such a quick turnaround in another game in such a short span?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's really tough to get a sweep on a team. We just got to get a good night's rest, bring back the energy tomorrow, and just keep playing as a team like we did today.
All right, thank you, Paige, for joining the program, and congrats on the goal tonight and getting the win on Senior Day.
Awesome, thank you.
New Car has over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles, the largest selection of inventory in New Hampshire. New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. With a selection of over 30 brands, New Car has exactly what you need across the Granite State. Find your new car from any of New Car's family of dealerships throughout the Northeast and get it shipped to New Car Nissan of Keene for free. Plus, we'll deliver your new car right to your door. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
At Keene State College, life is an adventure. You'll forge your path forward. As an owl, you'll take on challenges in the classroom, field, court, or track. Every worthwhile adventure has its share of blood, sweat, and tears. It takes hard work and dedication. No owl flies alone on their journey at Keene State. Teammates, coaches, professors, alumni, and fellow owls are with you along the way. They lift you up as you continue forward. When you're part of Owl Nation, you become the person you truly want to be.
We are now on with another senior captain of the Keene State Owls, Haley Owen, who also got a goal tonight. You got your 9th of the season. Maybe a little friendly competition there with teammate Brianna Finke, who's now up to 11. But nonetheless, how was it tonight to get the win on Senior Day?
It felt amazing. The girls really did a great job putting together our whole senior night. We felt really special, but it felt nice to be one big family and win tonight.
You guys also had 5 different goal scorers, and it seems like that's been a theme. Last Friday night, we saw 7 different goal scorers for you guys against Framingham State. Do you think kind of things are starting to come together for the team as the season goes along?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I think we're all becoming a little more comfortable where we are. Everybody's starting to click, and things are just starting to go really well now. Really enjoying it.
You guys also seem to play very well tonight on the shorthand as well. I believe that was the goal that Finke had, if I remember correctly. How were you guys able to play so well, I guess, on the shorthand, being a man down against a team like Hilbert?
I think we've had a lot of practice with our PK, and we've gotten pretty solid on it over the last few weekends. We've gotten better about taking penalties, but I think that's definitely probably one of our strong suits is our PK.
You guys will have probably a very quick turnaround for you tomorrow, being right back here at 11:15. How do you mentally and physically get prepared for such a quick turnaround?
I sleep as long as possible. I think we're going to have some good food down there and hang out with our families for a little bit, and then we'll get to go home and get a good night's rest before we have to be back here tomorrow morning.
All right, congrats on the win, getting to 11-7 today, and most importantly, the win on senior night as well. Thank you, Haley, for joining the program, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30, touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible finish by Holmes.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
Back here on the Owls Media Network, Keene State secures the 6-1 victory on senior night. And we'll get a read of our sponsors, of course. Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD. New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. American Steel Fabricators. Visit americansteelfab.com. Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Locally owned since 1986. Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine. The Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932. Engelberth Construction, we build relationships for life. Sullivan Tire, located on Winchester Street in Keene. We are always here to get you there. Noise Volkswagen, we look forward to guiding you on your Volkswagen journey. And by the Best Western Plus Hotel, located at 401 Winchester Street in Keene. Tonight, as mentioned, a very convincing win for the Owls, 6-1. They get it done, improved to 11-7 on senior night. 5 different goal scorers in no particular order: Paige Chenault, Haley Owen, Ava Iantosca, Grace Bazin had a couple, her first on the season, and Brianna Finke. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight, and be sure to tune in tomorrow morning as we wrap up this quick little 2-game set against the Hilbert Hawks. For Ryan Goodwin, for everybody else on our crew, thank you so much. Have a good night, and we'll see you in the morning.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.